a wonderful shot there over Kingston City. It is 6:17 on this Friday morning. Welcome back to Sunrise, and it's time for your morning headlines with our girl, T to the K. Good morning, T.
Good morning.
A very good morning to you, TK. I'm sure the stadium will be jam-packed for you next week.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But thank you for the, you know, one thing with IT, he's gonna have confidence in me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you every time.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate. I'm sitting between two beautiful ladies. This is. I mean, this. Hey. How
we say? Are you guys? You guys looking fantastic?
Yes, you are looking fantastic.
I mean, if you guys insist. Where's the camera?
Yeah. Hey.
It's the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Now, before we even get started, I have to, and I'm sorry, Item, I forgot shift over here.
Yes,
so.
yeah,
and I just have to tell Yendi real quick. I watched Odyssey with Yendi, your recent episode with Tami and Dr. Sarah Lawrence Lewis.
Yes.
Okay, give the lady her name. It was fantastic.
Wow.
A conversation that I think every woman should listen to, every age. I think it was a great conversation. And men. Sorry. See, I agree. We watched it. It was amazing. It was really, really good.
Thank you, T.
Odyssey with Yendi on YouTube. Do it. It's so good. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate
Absolutely.
you. Thank you, T.
Odyssey with Yendi, 1 million subscribers.
Bye tomorrow.
From IT's lips to God's ears and your finger click.
Yes.
All right, let's get into the headlines now, shall we? Let's do it. So, opposition criticizes government's economic handling. Opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, delivered what may be his final budget debate speech, sharply criticizing the government's management of the economy. He argued that the government has failed to deliver a prosperous economy for Jamaicans, pointing to 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth as evidence. Robinson introduced what he called a bold alternative plan to address the high cost of living, increase competition, and ease the financial strain on students and seniors. His proposal includes the introduction of the EASE program to assist those in need, waivers on corporate income tax for new MSMEs, a $1 billion fund to support local content creators, and a flat water rate for elderly Jamaicans. I
mean, there were good things in there for some persons who ordinarily would hear good things in the proposal. You know, when I heard, I watched bits and pieces of it, and I was saying, what's a coalition government? When especially coalition government happens when there's not even a majority on either side. But I'm saying that to say, there are good points on both sides, in both sides from the presentations, if it is that we could have those points merge and have one governing body. I don't know, it's a dream of mine. I know it probably is your dream too, because you've thought about it too. Say, hey, yeah, I hear some good things there and I hear some good things there. If we could probably merge the good things, then we could have a better government for our country, because otherwise we're going to always say, oh, I can do it better than you. But what if we could do it together? That's just my utopian way of looking at it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Interestingly, I believe that Jamaica has seen a very high and low economic ride since independence, right? We've had a serious wave of what happens in the economy, and some would argue that what we are experiencing is a stability that is not typical of our financial history. And so some would debate and say, no, the stability we've had is enough to say we're moving in the right direction. Some would also say we've gone through a global pandemic, we've gone through, you know, a recession not long ago, and we've done well. We've done well to the point where other countries were studying what Jamaica did and practices that were put in place in order to get us through the pandemic and get us to where we are. I think that it is important to have a strong opposition because someone must hold you to account.
Yes.
But I think to say that we have a failed economy, I'm not sure I agree with the term failed economy, because I think we've had a very stable economy. Okay, the last 2 quarters have shown a bit of decline, but so has it. It's been also that picture painted globally. Globally, people are experiencing declines. Globally, people are on the brink of recessions. And I think failing is an unfair adjective, but I think there's a lot to be gleaned as well from the presentation, because when good heads come together, it's only for our best interest. Points can be taken on that side.
Must say.
Yeah.
I think the thing with the economy and numbers and money and budget and things like that, there's the numbers and there's the feeling.
Correct.
So it can be, we can be having a growing economy or a declining economy, but you are experiencing
Correct.
growth personally in life, and so it feels like, no man, things are going, or it
Yeah.
feel like, what you mean we're growing? Nothing not going. So the truth of the matter is that the numbers are important, and so
Yeah.
you know that's why we have people to monitor those things, so
Yeah.
that no matter how it feels, you know, there could be growth even when it feels like it's not, or we could be declining even if it feels like we're not.
Right,
So,
right.
but
Yeah.
we'll keep monitoring. You know, there's more to come on the budget. So next up, a former police commissioner appointed Jamaica's ambassador to the U.S. Senator Khadine Johnson-Smith, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, has announced the appointment of retired Major General Anthony Anderson, former Commissioner of Police, as Jamaica's ambassador designate to the United States and permanent representative designate to the Organization of American States, the OAS. With extensive experience in regional security coordination and multinational security operations, Major General Anderson has played a key role in advising Caribbean governments on national security matters. He's set to begin his new role in Washington, D.C., where he will help strengthen Jamaica's security partnerships. Minister Johnson-Smith expressed confidence that his expertise will be invaluable during this critical period. Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations
Absolutely.
to Major.
Yes,
I have a
Anthony
very funny
Anderson.
story that
Yeah?
have nothing to do with this story.
What?
But a funny story. See, when we were doing Pitchy Patchy,
Yeah.
there was a skit in Pitchy Patchy where they had to pick an audience member to come up. A gentleman. The gentleman happened to be Major
Major
Anthony Anderson.
Anderson,
And
yes.
let me just say, when the gentleman walked down the place, raise up the lady and say, woo! Oh yeah, that's my story.
God.
Congrats, Major.
Come, all the best.
I'm sure
All
he'll
the
do a
best,
great
all the
job.
best, all the best. Feel good time.
You're ready? Well, okay, let's go to Feel Good Friday, apparently. The Feel Good Friday headline, World Sleep Day 2025, celebrating women prioritizing rest. I love that. So in recognition of World Sleep Day, ISD Health Solutions, the Caribbean's leading provider of sleep and respiratory health solutions, will host a World Sleep Day webinar today, followed by a medical conference and expo on March 16th at the ROK Hotel in Kingston for free. These events are part of a broader mission to raise awareness on the importance of sleep and how sleep disorders impact the lives of millions of people in the Caribbean. A special focus for this year's World Sleep Day event is women's sleep health and how they're impacted by poor sleep. Women face unique challenges throughout their lives, including hormonal effects related to menopause, pregnancy, and caretaking responsibilities. To address these concerns, ISD Health Solutions has assembled an esteemed panel of experts specializing in women's sleep health.
I can hear Karen say, you hear that? When I want to sleep, I want to sleep.
Hey, you know, say me can't fight sleep, right? You know, say me as a girl go bed 7:30, is pushing it.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Oh, God.
Hey,
Wow.
me, I ain't giving up my sleep.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
And I
Very
think that
important.
I think that this culture of like, no, you have to hustle, and it's all about working till you know what I mean. It's you don't really take days off, no days off, team no sleep and whatever. It's something that is totally destroying our system. And
Team
so
8
I'm
hours
glad.
sleep.
And you don't see the effects immediately.
Exactly.
Over time, you see, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
But also, the effects may not be outward effects. They're typically, it destroys your organs
Yeah.
and inside.
I
Yeah.
not seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's inside, yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is that when you're younger, you can deal with less sleep, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you know how it go when you age, but you feel young same way,
Yeah,
but your
yeah.
body is not as
But
young
I
as
said
you
no,
are.
yeah.
So the sleep that you used to could and did get, you cannot did and get it now. You have to go to your bed, but you don't feel it. So you're like, no, I'm a good man. I've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
No, go to
Team
sleep.
8 hours.
Wow.
No,
Team
trust me.
anything less than
Wow.
6 is a problem.
Wow. I need
No.
to get there. That's my goal. 8 hours sleep every night.
Yeah.
Haven't done
Actually,
it in years.
TK, on that note, if it's World Sleep Day, I don't even know why we're here. Especially the highlights on women. TK, let's go to bed.
I can't imagine when they
I
was
like how
trying to
that
sleep.
sound. I like how that sounds.
I don't know. I'm not sure why you're not getting up. That's all the time we have for headlines. After the break, we have more things coming up. But it's only going to be icy because me and TK, we're going to sleep. Let's go.
Wow, wow.
We're going to
Wow.
sleep.
Wow, she's serious.
Women, go to sleep.
People. All right, people. I'm going to sleep with Yendi and